The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
The new HD 240OB Signature Series from Four Winds is an outboard-powered deck boat made for large group outings on the water for water sports and entertaining. Because she does not have a stern-drive engine, space is freed up in the interior, and she has a rated capacity of 11 people. Four Winds is now owned by the Beneteau Group, one of the largest and most respected boat builders in the world, but the boats are still built in Cadillac, Michigan, where the brand was founded. Before we get to her performance, let's make an interior inspection starting with her bow seating. She carries an 8-foot 5-inch beam nearly all the way to the bow, which results in wide seats and enough room in the footwell for people sitting on both sides facing each other to put their feet. The wraparound seating has high backrests thanks to the boat's robust freeboard, which allows the cockpit to be deep and secure. This is a major feature that distinguishes the HD 240 from some other deck boats on the market. The upholstery patterns are designed to look sporty. Cup holders and speakers sit in cutouts along the seating in the gunnels. Stowage can be found under all the seating and all the cushions are hinged. There's a built-in cooler compartment totally insulated with drainage overboard. An optional table is available which turns the bow into a large entertainment venue for lunch, cocktails, or an onboard picnic at anchor. Forward, the surfaces on deck are covered in a soft non-skid SeaDek mat to make beachboarding and diving off the bow secure. Under the mat is a large hatch which holds both the beachboarding ladder and a Danforth type anchor. Port and starboard, there are grab rails along the length of the cockpit as well as recessed cleats for mooring. The low, sleek windshield has stainless steel headers. The helm and companion seats, which Four Winds calls comfort ride seats, have high backs, well-padded flip-up bolsters, and they're upholstered in sharkskin textured vinyl. The outboard edges of the seat are designed to hold the occupants snugly in place during high-speed maneuvers. Behind the helm and companion seats, a U-shaped seating plan maximizes the seating by placing bench seats both port and starboard, as well as having the traditional transom bench seat. There is 49 inches of footroom between the starboard and port side seats. Below the seats are storage bins, and one holds an optional 72-quart carry-on cooler. The bulwarks are covered in textured vinyl pattern, and the two-tone upholstery is contoured for comfort. In the deck, under the snap-in carpet, is a long, deep compartment long enough to hold skis and wakeboards. It's hinged, has a rubber pad at the bottom, and drains into the bilge. All compartments in the boat have integral fiberglass liners and cooler compartments drain overboard. In the starboard quarter, the seat converts to stairs for access to the stern. This area of seating rests on even more storage. We measured the cockpit depth here at 21 inches. Because this model is outboard powered, the space normally devoted to a stern drive engine has been reconfigured. A wide aft-facing seat, which Four Winds calls a sun seat, adds lots of utility to the stern, which is a focal point of any deck boat. The seat has armrests with cup holders. The seating lifts up to access another big stowage area, which has a full beam width of 91 inches with 56 inches of usable space between the tanks. This is large enough to stow tables, folding beach chairs, inflatable water toys, a self-draining built-in cooler, and a separate fish bucket. Moving to the helm of the HD 240, we find an instrument panel with Fore fog-resistant gauges. In addition to the usual readouts, we also have a trim gauge, depth sounder with shallow water alarm, and an air temperature readout. There's a recess panel that can be used for a chart plotter, and controls on either side of the wheel for accessories. A full stereo system with Bluetooth connectivity is standard. Just forward of the companion seat is the head compartment, accessed through a relatively large lockable door designed for ease of entry. Inside is a small sink with a light fixture, opening port light, and a wood deck. A portable toilet is standard, and an electric one with a holding tank is available. We measure the headroom at 49 inches. The swim platform on our test boat was also covered in SeaDek batting and extends 90 inches wide around the outboard engine, providing two large launch points for water sports. To starboard is a custom-made deep-reach swim ladder that is wider than normal. The HD 240 is available with Evinrude Mercury or Yamaha outboard engines ranging from 200 to 300 horsepower. Our test boat was right in the middle of that range, powered by a Mercury 250 horsepower Verado, swinging a Mirage Plus 17-inch stainless steel prop. With an 8-foot 5-inch beam and a test weight of about 5,320 pounds, we recorded a top speed of 49.1 miles an hour at 6,950 RPM. Best cruise came in at 4,000 RPM, where she went 30 miles per hour and burned 9.5 gallons per hour for a range of 153 statute miles, with a 10% reserve. We recorded a time to plane of 4.9 seconds, 7.3 seconds to 20 miles per hour, and 10.7 seconds to 30 miles per hour. There are a couple of important design aspects that set this boat apart from some other deck boats on the market. First is her high freeboard, which measures 42 inches above the waterline. That helps keeps kids secure inside and the boat dry, and it means she can be used in saltwater locations. Second, she has a 20-degree dead rise at the transom, and that gives this boat about as soft a ride as can be expected in a deck boat. The 4Winds HD240 also comes packaged with a tandem-axle color-matched trailer and a choice of 6 hull gel colors, 2 unusual standard items in a boat of this caliber. And that's our look at the new 4Winds HD240 OB. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.